So today we're doing something a little bit different. We are fitting some new handlebars, which are right here, to our gravel bike. So let's take a look and see what we're going to get up to today. Got the little heater on, pretty cold though, so let's get into it. Alright, so here's my gravel bike. It's pretty well kitted out as it is, to be honest, but what we're going to be changing is the stem is going to be changed and the handlebars. I'm also going to be removing these brakes from the middle as well, because I never use them, and for me I just feel that, you know, it would be a little bit better without these brakes in the middle here. So let's go and have a look at what we're actually going to be putting on this bike. So the two parts that we are changing, as I say, is the stem. I just like this stem, it looks a lot better. It's a lot chunkier than the other one. Also, the handlebars that I've gone for are the Ergomax 46cm ones, and as you can see there, the drop and the reach. Very wide handlebars, also got a curved drop bar on it, slightly outward bent drop bar, as you can see there. So as I say, we've gone for the 46cm ones just because I've got quite wide shoulders and I don't like the narrow feel on a bike. So let's get into it. Should be fun. So the first job is going to be changing obviously the stem first, just so the forks don't go falling off anywhere. Also, we need to be taking the tape off here and just basically stripping them all down. So I've already loosened these just to get those off. Let's get into it. So tape off and stem, let's go. Alright, so we've pretty much got all the tape off now. So basically we loosened everything up, everything is loose now, it's all ready just to come off. So this is it naked, as you can see, and these are 400mm bars, as you can see there, if it zooms in. So yeah, so these are 400mm across bars, and the new ones are 460. So a nice little size, and they do look, you know, look how narrow they are, you know, very narrow. So if you're holding it there, say, like, yeah, it's not great. So let's get these off. Probably one of the best things that I've recently bought for when I'm working on the bike are these bolts. So basically every time I'm changing something on the bike, well, you know, let's say it's this and we need what, 4, 5, 6 bolts for this, I'll replace these rusty ones with these nice new ones. Beautiful. So as you can see, a fair amount of difference there in terms of size. And does size really matter? In this case, yes. Of course it does. The thing is, you've got to feel comfortable, and these bars just feel like way too small for me. So, got the new ones on. As you can see, they raised as well. Slightly flatter. Got a nice indent as well. Lubed the holes up. Beautiful. So let's have a look. So I put that there, so this is quite raised. So let's get these on the bike. So we've got the stem and the handlebars on now. As you can just see there that they are much wider, which is what we're looking for here. Also, you can see that they are slightly raised, so they go up here and come around, and then they are chamfered then on the drops as well. But now we've got to attack this spaghetti junction and get these brakes off. If it was just a simple case of, if these brakes wasn't on here, yeah, these little hand brakes, I could just stick these straight back on, because there's nothing wrong with the brakes, the gearing or nothing. So, but unfortunately for me, I gotta remove these things. Alright, as you can see, the bars are on, these are off, finally. We do have a bit of an issue. I have to order new outer cabling, but by the magic of internet, this video will include the delivery of the cable and the fitting of the cable and everything, and the final look. Also, I thought I'd show you before I go and order these cables. I bought this to go on my handlebars, so I'm going to be using this black and red, which I think will go really nicely with the concept of it, you know. So I'm looking forward to getting that on. By the magic of the internet, the next day we've got our brake cable. So I went for these Shimano ones, which were pretty cheap. I think they were like £8 or something. Delivered the next day. That's not too bad. So it says there for road bike or mountain bike, whatever, and it comes with these 2 end attachments on them. See? So I may even change the brake cables as well. Boom, boom. So in the kit we get one big black cable, the outer cable there to cut down, 2 brake cables, one for the front, one for the back, and a few ferrules and end bits and stuff. So it's just, I don't even need a lot of cable for this job, but always now handy to have. Right, so these are the bits of cable. These are the old cable here, which I had to replace, and as you can see, quite a big difference because we've got bigger bars on, so they are further away, and just a little bit extra there, you know, just probably half an inch extra just to keep them all happy. So let's get this on the bike. Okay, so we've got all the cables in now. We've put a new brake cable, the inner cable, on there. We've got everything ready to go, so all I need to do now is kind of tape everything down to the bar. And as you can see, got our new cable coming out there, new cable coming out there. We're also going to put new brake pads in while we're taking the opportunity to do so. Also got to kind of line these up a little bit so they are the shifters, so they are kind of, you know, where I'd like them to be. But besides that, getting close. Okay, so we got our first lot of tape on now, and what I've done is put some duct tape on this side, and then I've got the actual detail tape to go over that, so it's extra protection. And on the ends here, let me zoom into that, if it'll zoom in. So on the ends here, I always leave a little bit overhanging, so when you plug this in, you can fold that over there, and it'll all go in nicely. So let's get the detail tape on, and the plug. So as you can see, this is the difference between the old bars, which are on top, and the new bars. I'm really happy with the size of the new bars and the ergonomics of it. Actually, it feels a lot better. As you can see, it's slightly raised there. You know, it did an okay job. It changed all the brake lines, internal and external. New bar tape, new bars, new stem as well. Still might mess around with the length of the stem. All that leaves to be done now is mess around with the angles a little bit. So I got to obviously tilt the bar, the handlebars, you know, to suit my needs. I'll probably just tilt them back maybe 20 degrees or something. But you can't really tell until you take it out on a bike properly. But overall, I'm super happy with how these have come out, because look at the state on the old ones compared to the new ones. So, and as you can see like the, let me see if I can show you that. Beautiful. So yeah, I thought I'd put a little DIY video together, do it yourself. If I can do it, so can you. So happy riding, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Pow.